A new virus is spreading right now from the South Africa, and it might be a barriers for flight. So be aware of it. So let's get back to the work. How are you? I'm feel pretty good. And my intention for this call is just to review the board and have the latest updates from Ramin, and also in sync more with the design stuff that we currently waiting for, and planning for a new or next week. These are my intentions. I'll pass it on to Amin.
Oh yeah, I'm not mute. Yeah, my intention is to be updated about how it's going on and so I'm curious to know how it's going on with the new design and maybe discuss about vote about whether people agree with the new repository for the front end or not, because it's matter of discussion these days. Personally, I'm fan of that. Yeah, I pass it on to Matthew.
Hey guys, good morning. For this week, really excited to finally make the release. I hope today. Trying to sync up with the backend team. Ramin already gave its approval. Mohammed is going to check it out. So we make the version 1.0.1 as soon as Monique approves that as well. And after that, excited to keep working on the new design, especially the crypto donation part. I'm only missing the crypto the token selection, the search bar, a couple of things there. But yeah, that's looking really, really nice. I'll pass it to Ramin.
Hey guys, I'm going to demo what I have done in the previous week. I don't have any distractions right now. I will pass it to Mosaidi.
Hi everyone, no distraction, just stay in the loop, see how I can help with the design, and I pass it to Marco.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Intentions, I don't know, just updates from your end, and if anything needed specifically from the design side, distractions. If I need a break, that's all. Pass it over to Amin, if he hasn't gone yet.
I think Amin went. I can take it though. My intentions are to celebrate over $100,000 raised by one of our projects. That's incredible. Well done. That's $120,000 going to help the floods of the small town that would not have happened without Giveth being around. So, I don't know. I just hope we take a second to celebrate that. And my distractions are going to take this call a little easy. I might not be fully present. And I'll pass it to Lauren.
My intentions for the call are really just to listen. I'm feeling so extremely sick right now, so I'm very distracted by that. And I will pass it back to Monique to pass it to anyone.
Rochelle, can you go?
Hi everyone, it's my first time joining the dev call, so it's gonna be interesting. And my intention for this call is to show you how to add rows in Sobol if you haven't yet. So yeah, I think that would be a part of this call so that everyone knows how to add the rows. And I'll pass it back to Monique.
Mohammed, would you please?
Sure. Hey guys, my intention is to sync up with other prepares and sync up with Matto about the next release. And I'm very happy of the news that Giveth gave us. And I don't have any distractions. I pass it to Ramin. You're on mute, man.
I think.
Yeah, I already went.
Okay. Thank you for you all. Frischel, I think because we have time barriers today, we can postpone that civil presentation to tomorrow at our daily time. I think it's better time for you. Can give can everybody join that call tomorrow? Thumbs up or. We have a presentation from Frischel, Ramin, Muhammad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tomorrow sounds great. Also.
Thank you for attending this call. We have a presentation from.
Sure. I'll just stay and listen and work on other stuff. So yeah, I'll just use.
Well, hold on. So, do you want to take time to show people how to put their work agreements now?
I think we can better postpone it to tomorrow's daily.
All right.
Because we have lots of agenda today.
Sure.
Your opinion? Thumbs up, down?
Yeah, it's your show, so do it.
Yeah, okay. So let's start with what's Ramin did with the new design. I'm really curious to know what's your contribution that you had during the and what's your problem that you have right now, even for the design stuff, and everybody sync with you. We had lots of updates from Ramin that is on local, on his local, and go ahead, man.
Okay, let me share my screen. Yes, I implemented the update section in single project view here. Before we had the about section, and I also updated the numbers on the black badge here for the donations and updates. Numbers were hard coded, but now we changed the backend and I fetched them from backend. And as you see, it's fetched client side because it was faster. Just the about tab is fetched by server-side rendering, but the updates are fetched. The timeline are fetched client side because maybe it's not. It wasn't necessary to be server-side rendering. And also, I implemented the user details menu here, and we have the user balance here. For example, I'm connected with MetaMask, and if I click, also I implemented the select wallet model. Currently, Taurus is selected. I can change it to MetaMask. Now MetaMask is selected. We have two networks, primary network and secondary network. For the production, we have mainnet as primary and XI as secondary. And for the develop, we have Robsten as primary and XI as secondary network. So if I choose switch network, it will automatically switches to the primary network. And if I'm currently on the primary network, it will switch to the secondary. For example, here, if I change my network to Robston, yes, it's Robston and it's my wallet balance. And if I switch network, it will automatically switches to mainnet. And I can also change my account on the MetaMask. As you see, the account is changed. And this is Ramra. And I can also change wallet again, switches it, and I can switch it to Taurus, and it's now on Taurus. I haven't implemented the sign up process because currently I have a problem with signing user wallet because here we are using ethers.js, but on the next.us.io we were using web3.js, and on the new we were using both web3.js and ethers.js. We were using both on Next because both of them are really heavy. We decided to choose one on the new repo. And I wanted to implement it with ethers.js, and there is some problems with signing the type message, and I'm working on it. I have a meeting with Mohammed to see how we can handle it, because sign type message is a new thing in and I mean
I think we lost him. Okay. Matteo, did you review that progress? I heard that you reviewed it and confirmed it.
Yeah, most of them I still need to check another pull request, I think.
So what's your opinion? Is it good, or no? You can change the routine. I just want to confirm that you have contribution together.
Yeah, I think that I still need to look at another pull request. I'm not sure if it's this one, but so far it's good. I like it. It's fine.
Okay. So waiting for Ramin to came back. I think Marco, there just one thing that we missed, from your design, that there is, Ramin put the name of the user on the header on that part instead of the wallet address. I know that is not finalized, but I'd rather that we go ahead with it and change it, in the time, instead of waiting to confirm that. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, one more thing I noticed on this demo was switching networks, and I think it's kind of built now automatically, that it switches from whatever, the logic is built in or already, that switches to mainnet from whatever other network. I think that's not a good idea to have that this way. If we have the link to switch network, we should probably give user the option to choose which network to switch, and then it triggers MetaMask to kind of approve that. Or we don't even, we just remove the switch network link altogether and allow user to switch their network, in MetaMask directly.
I myself like it.
Sorry, you're clicking something and you're not sure to where it is switching. It does happen automatically, so it's something that is unexpected, right?
Yeah,
I click on switch, and it switches to mainnet, but I would expect to be asked to kind of approve that switch or whatever, right? But I'm not asked. It does for me something unexpectedly. So either there should be a trigger of MetaMask saying, do you approve to switch to mainnet? Or there should be a option modal or dialog that says, please select the network you want to switch to, and then please MetaMask approve that. So there should definitely be one-step confirmation and not the website itself doing it, without confirmation from the user.
Are you sure that the demo, when you're running Switch Network on demo, it wasn't MetaMask? I agree with the idea that user should be notice clearly that he's changing network, but I guess Ramin was on Taurus when he was changing network. Ramin is back. Hello, Ramin.
Sorry.
If there's a MetaMask pop-up that says that asks user to confirm, I haven't seen it in the demo. That's why I commented that.
Yeah, I agree. I guess MetaMask do it itself. It doesn't. We cannot bypass that. Ramin, when you did the change network, you were connected and you were connected via Taurus or MetaMask. Because Marcos says, and he's correct, that MetaMask should show some pop-up and user will notice that he's changing network.
Yes, the Taurus doesn't support changing network by the app, and just the MetaMask support it. And when you switch the network, there is a pop-up on MetaMask, and you should allow the app to switch the network. But I think when I shared my screen, you didn't saw that because there is a pop-up on MetaMask. Yeah, and also we have just two networks that because as I remember on the next. We accept just from mainnet and XI.
So if we're on other networks, we should hide that button, or what?
No, when user clicks on the switch network, it will switches to the primary network. If the user, for example, on Coven or something else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least there's a MetaMask pop-up. That's fine. And then, in the future upgrades, we might just want to have a drop down there of all the networks that we're supporting, and then allow user to just select the one and then approve the switch again in MetaMask and so on. So as long it's fine. Yeah, we can move on. Next agenda item, whatever.
Okay,
it's fine.
And there was a full name there. There is not in your design yet. I'm not saying that we have to do it, but it's kind of thing that I'm a little bit confused about. If you just put that address on the top and not the full name, so I can't understand that. I'm using my account instead of just connecting a wallet. Shall we continue on this way, or we? Ramin, would you please share your screen again and please turn off your video to save bandwidth?
Sorry, my computer shut down unexpectedly. I don't know why, and let me run the app again. And yes, because I connected the user is automatically fetched from backend. And so if the user exists on our database, I will show the username instead of the wallet address because I did
full name.
Yeah, I did that for myself to understand if the user is registered on our website or not. And I think we can change it, and there is no problem.
It's a question from my side too that I need a confirmation from Marco. I like it to, I have a username. You said several times in your talks, Marco, that, I can say that this is Marco, it's my account. So Marco is up there instead of just an address. What do you think?
Sorry, was that a question for me?
Yeah, sorry. And the up there, I think that we can put the full name when the user is registered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you agree? Thumbs up.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a full name. It could be first name and then initial or something, or just first name.
Just first time.
whatever.
Okay.
But yeah,
Great.
like in case of ants, like someone might have like an ants name as well, domain. So there could be, Marco P.eth or something. If we will be implementing that, could also be one of the options. Depends. Like if there's no name, then wallet address.
Yeah, I definitely like. It seems to be a pattern, especially with ENS's recent drop of using the .eth domains. So if we can, make a quick query of if they have an ENS domain and show that, that would probably be useful.
For sure. Roman, can we go ahead or change the agenda?
Yes, I also implemented the traceable and verified. I connected to the backend. Also, I connected the hearts. And in the new pull request, the hearts, if the user had hearted before, the hearts would be red, otherwise gray. And yes, this is what I did. Okay, I pass it back to Monique.
No, we want to see it, but if you still need time, I can go ahead with another agenda. So let's talk about that. We just need to check again with all you dev to have your thumbs up in this meeting for moving to TypeScript again. We had a discussion, in or gathering here. And we think that it might be better to talk about it one more time and have the confirmation, especially from the Colombian side team, to agree. Everyone agree. Maybe Griffs have some comments, because we might use other circles or contribution with, for example, common stake team. I don't know. I just want to know that's what's the we revise the decision that we make and make it a little bit formal. We're using, TypeScript right now. We created repo, but is it a good decision or not? I invite you to please say your comments clearly without any, worriness. I start with Amin. What's your opinion, man?
Thank you. Yeah, good question. I'm a fan of that. As I said, since when the Giveth 2 was created, as in my view, the final product was not visible from the beginning, and features added after the first design first. So libraries were added, and maybe if we have the final mindset at the beginning, we would design it in some another way, and not some another way. And now we have more experienced developers and in-depth development, and we really know better than before that what we need. Also, the technical decisions of one good step in developing the Giveth IO was moving from Gatsby to Next.js, and I guess the TypeScript would be a bit. I know that it was very hard to change both the stack and move it to TypeScript. But now it's a good time to utilize TypeScript features, as it will become so complex. When the code becomes bigger, it will be very hard to maintain if it doesn't have any type. And as you see, the Giveth IO project was so heavy and was so slow. We were added many libraries. For instance, Taurus is a very heavy one, and these days every adapter I see are using the ethers instead of Web3 and just import what they need. And all have said, I support the idea of writing the application as the design is new and maybe the components should be redesigned again. I guess it should be better to write it from scratch and just import some functionalities that we need from Giveth.io and write it in TypeScript. That's my idea. I pass it on to Mato.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused because I think 2 or 3 weeks ago we decided to make the new release on IO and keep working on the base that Ramin made on TypeScript. Because I don't know why we are deciding this, because we have talked about it some time ago, and the effort that Ramin made was really, really great, and we are working on it. Like, I think that the decision was already made, so I'm a little bit confused on that. If you can explain, Monique.
No, because the idea was not, taken very clearly or formal. I had a feeling that maybe we can talk about it, and there are some hidden voices. So I just need to have more confirmations. So you confirmed it and you liked it. Okay.
Yeah, of course. So I want to ask better for the dev guys. Have you seen the work of Ramin? Because I think you can take an opinion on that only if you have seen what he has done, and what he has done is really great. It's amazing. So Mohamed, Carlos, maybe Mitch, if you have taken a look, you can then say a word on that. If you haven't, don't have an opinion. Please take a look on that.
Where
so I'll
can I
pass it
find
in
it?
that sense to Mohamed. You can find it in the Giveth.io/TypeScript, I think. I can pass it to you.
Okay. Thank
Hey
you.
guys, for choosing TypeScript as our language, I really agree with that. I'm very happy that Giveth.io backend is TypeScript, because in Giveth we had Node.js and it was very hard to debug. So choosing TypeScript is good. And I took a look on some pull requests, because I reviewed some of Ramin's PRs, and I think it's great, as Mato said. But more than that, I think I'm not very qualified to decide, because it's more front end job, so I can't make deep decisions. So that's it. I pass it to Carlos.
Well, I have seen the new design bits and pieces of what I have implemented and Ramin did. So when integrating and checking bugs and all of that. And yeah, I think it's great. I also support the idea of using TypeScript. I come from using languages without types like Ruby, and honestly, using types is extremely helpful for debugging. That has been a great help. So yeah, I do think it's an excellent idea. I'll pass it back to Monique.
Happy that you confirmed that. Any other concerns? I just want to make sure that nobody has any concerns about that. Okay, go ahead, Ram.
I think that it was our Marco, I think. Oh,
Marco. Said bye.
yeah. I think that it was our golden chance to write the app from scratch, because we had the new design and we wanted to change all the styles, the theme, the new design of the whole app, all pages. And with that, we had this chance to write the app from scratch, and it was our golden chance. And I didn't really want to lose that. And I thought that it was the best moment to decide and to start implementing it from scratch, and I think we are good to go. And TypeScript is good, and but I think it's a secondary matter. The first one is we have completely a new app that is modular and component based and with clean code. And the TypeScript is also very good because the new app is based on TypeScript, but it's the second priority. You are muted, Monique.
Thank you, Ramin. But I have a gentleman request that if we want to make some critical decision, please, have a little thumbs up first in the group, and after that we install. Thank you. I also please continue if you're ready, Ramin. I also need to get to know more about the responsive problems that you have. If it's enough from the Mosaic side.
Responsive problems?
Yeah, that guidelines is enough for you.
Sorry, I haven't started the responsive, and actually I haven't looked at the responsive design with detail, because I'm still working. We haven't still finished the desktop design, so I haven't checked them with detail.
And can we get started with Matteo right now? Mosaidi, did you have a talk with Ramin or any dev guys on that? I heard from you that you gonna talk with them.
Talking about what actually? Because
Ramin,
you mentioned some problem and that's fixed. I think I updated the hint, and Ramin said that's okay. I guess is it okay, Ramin? And after that, no, I didn't talk about any other issues. Is there any issues? I don't know.
No, if you had a confirmation with Ramin, I think if Ramin you are busy, we can start continue it with Metal, because the task that was assigned to Metal is a kind of blocked by the design. We can jump into, but I think. What do you say, Metal?
Which task are you referring to? Sorry.
There is making the page responsible, making the code that Ramin, all of this, pages responsible, and we have guidelines for almost AD, and I can create another meeting for you if you think that you need more information.
Sure.
Okay. Can you go ahead, Ramin? There is something left, I think.
About the demos?
Yeah.
No, that was my demo about the user wallet address, changing network, changing user wallets between Torres and MetaMask, and the updates, the updates tab on a single project view. That was my updates.
So what about the sign up?
About the signing, I have some problems with ethers.js because it's a beta thing. Sign type message is still a beta function in ethers.js, and I think I should talk with Amin to see how we can handle it. And I talked with Mohammed to see if we can change the backend to accept the sign message, but I think, as Mohammed said, we cannot change the backend. Maybe there is we can change that. So I'm still investigating how we can sign it properly with that. I'm still working on it.
So, if you need any help, because you're blocked, I just want to know that, Matteo, did you get the problem that Ramin had?
Sorry, I've been talking in the background with some people, so sorry, I'm distracted. What is it?
On next.giveth.io, we were using to sign the message with web3.js because the user signs a message and sends it to the backend, and it can and the backend sends the token. The authorization is by signing a message, but in ethers.js, I think we should use the sign typed message function, but it's still in beta and experimental function. And I think I don't know, but there is I think there is some problem with that, and I'm still searching about it too, because when I sign it with ether.js, the backend doesn't accept that, and something is different in between.
Did you have any experience with it? Yeah, go ahead.
No, I remembered making it last year for that. Please pass me the documentation regarding that new signing, and I'll take a look because I'm not aware. But sure. Everything is kind of experimental with Web3, so if it's new and it kind of works, I guess we can go ahead with that. So yeah, I just want to take a look before having an opinion.
As Web3 is using ethers under the hood, it should be possible, because what we do is not magic, as far as I know. We just sign a message with private key. Of course, it should be possible by ethers. But all the magic is done by work. It's just some stuff with a private key signing a message. So definitely, 99%. I'm 99% sure that it should be possible by ethers.
Okay, we can discuss it on next day. That's from. Okay, let's move to our next agenda. Our next agenda is about the. Did you see my comments on the donation flow that Marco designed? Its first draft. Who saw it? Raise hand. No.
I was on vacation.
Which comment?
Yeah, you make me disappointed. Please take a look at design channel. We have a draft from Marco and Mosaic side for donation flow, and I had a bunch of huge questions there, and I need your comments there, guys. I want you to be in loop, because we're we have to make some cost decisions there. So I appreciate if you can take a look, and also we have a forum post that Mish is pursuing it, implementing. If you have any problems with the ideas that comes from the people. Also, we have a great things to solve about the EN things. Please put your comments there. No, we need to finalize it during this week. So please go ahead. And so let's move to our next agenda, versioning. Matteo, what's your blocker?
No, there is no blocker. Just wanted Donna to be testing Transact. She was having issues, but I think it's because she didn't understand well how to test it. You have to do the same KYC with the same address that the credit card is relating to. So I think she's doing it now. If you have any problem, Donna, please let me know.
Well, I did the steps that you mentioned in that ticket, and I put the address and Carlos, all the data and the address that you said there. I did everything like that, but I don't know why there's a UK. Where that UK came from. I don't know that.
It's really hard to replicate from me, but if anyone can do it that is not in Iran, maybe Lauren, Mitch, someone else do the KYC with some fake information from the UK or somewhere else, and you put the same credit card that is shown in the issue. Yeah, because it's really hard for me to know that part we cannot control. Is completely transact related. We can the only thing that we did was what happens after the purchase has been done.
Okay, yeah, got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's,
Sorry, I don't understand. So we still need to test this issue with the Transact using the information you provided in the issue?
Yeah.
Mitch, there's no risk for you because there are lots of test cards that you can use it instead. It's not for
I was using
real.
it before. I already tested this issue, and so I'm hearing that it needs to be tested again.
Thank you, I appreciate it. We need a confirmation to go forward. Anything else, Mato, for the new version?
No, was just talking with Mohammed that he's adding the production environment variables for Transact. After that, the release should go first for the impact graph, and then I make the front end merge that already Ramin gave his thumbs up, so it's fine. So after we are good to go, it's just pull the trigger for both backends in order, for the backend and then the front end. And yeah, that's it. It would be 1.01. I think that's a good number. I don't see why not. And yeah.
And I'm a little bit confused about what or UAT environment. When we can move this all stuff to TypeScript? I'm a product owner. Please tell me.
There is a bit confusion maybe from your side. There is no movement from one side to side. Ramin made an excellent and incredible effort on rebuilding almost every page with TypeScript. So we are not actually going to move code from here to there. We are rewriting them essentially. So whatever you see in TypeScript plus the work that we are doing, I'm working on the join page. It's already done. I'm working on the donation page. That's everything a rewrite of the code. So yeah, this we are going to reuse as much as we can. But essentially, the new TypeScript repo is going to be a better version, but it's a rewrite, basically. So it's really advanced in there. No, I think that if this release is really stable, it's going to be the last one on this version. If I feel that we don't need it anymore.
So everybody can confirm it. It's our last version. So from now on, for example, after this version, I only can confirm things on the new repo. I mean, we need your help right now as a steward. It's a big decision right now. If we, for example, we did lots of things, for Transact. We move all the stuff from, I think, for the new design, Transact is assigned to you, Metal. Should we rewrite it again in new design? Test it again in the new design and all that stuff.
Rights are almost the design part, the front end, what is seen, but the functions and all of the calls are going to be the same. It's basically about design, but it's like 70% of the code. So yeah.
And Monique started to saying that TypeScript is some same JavaScript. It's not different. It just has
I
some
understand it.
data for developers.
Yeah, I know it. But I'm wearing a hat of a product owner, and I just want to see the demo from now on the other repo rather than the Next.js. So it's going to be our latest version on Next.js. I need your improvement as a team.
Yeah. Go
Fun. I'm just curious about like how timing is coming into this decision. Like, maybe since we're doing a full rewrite, we might want to try to cut the scope so that we could launch this all together with the economy launch. And cutting the scope, cutting transact out might support that. Or cutting some things out, right, might support this.
Yeah, transact doesn't need to be cut off. It's basically done. We could cut off the giving block integration, but I think Carlos is already working on. So I think it's more about stopping giving priority to this past repo and just put all effort to this new one. Because so far we have been like splitting our time on that. At least myself. I know Ramin has put all of his time on that. So it's just about just taking and making an agreement on, let's just put all of our effort and move forward. We are also a little bit going, like, trying to be in sync with the design team, as not all of the pages are done, but I think we are almost there. At least I'm working on the donation page. After that, the create project one is the most important that is not done yet. But besides the creation project flow, I think that we don't need to cut anything else. Or I don't know, Monique, you may be more aware of that.
Yeah, as you said, I put the priority there, donation flow, create page, my accounts, and we're waiting for the confirmation from the design team. But we didn't block by them because we start implementing. I know that Marco is not happy with it, but we start doing what we have, even in the in progress parts. I think it's okay. It's an agile culture. We have to go ahead and change it furthermore. So I get back to my opinion. I need your confirm as a team. So this is our last version. Can you approve it? Thumbs up.
I see. If the UAT tests are complete, yes, I approve it.
UAT tests right now in staging, you mean? Yeah, I mean, after this version, we have a version, we make our pipeline completely clear. And after that, I only accept issues from the TypeScript. So it means that we move our UAT to TypeScript.
It's a while I haven't worked with Giveth.io, and because of this, I asked you about that.
So I can't understand. Do you approve it or not? Is there any problem?
I mean, if you have tested and it's okay, yes, I approve.
Yeah, we have lots of professional testers there. Don't worry. Yes. So confirmed. Yeah, I'm happy that we have this is on YouTube, so we can refer to it. So it's about the version. So nobody gets blocked by the versioning. I'm also curious about the problem that we have with segments. I know Carlos and Mohammed had lots of discussions together. Guys, we need admin Brian live. I see lots of refers to the Mato manually changing the values in the database for Ashley. What's the situation here? What's the problem? Can we help you?
I think that question goes for Carlos now.
On the backend side, Carlos and Mohammed, about the segments, there's a blocker for admin bro protection.
We did something. The library, Carlos investigated a lot. The library has some bugs. We did something like put delaying between events and something like that. We decreased the event losses a lot. For example, before, if you send 10 events, the 5 events would be missed. But now, from 50 events, you should lose 1 or 2 events. It's not perfect, but it's I think it's working. And after they fix their bug in their library, we can update our library, and it should be fixed. Hopefully, we hope that.
Yeah, we did lots of implementations to fix the issue, but in the end, in the GitHub issues of the library, I think the author of the npm library said that there is a bug when sending multiple requests. So he will be fixing that in the coming weeks. So we leave it as stable as we could. Sometimes one event is lost, but yeah, like we have to wait right now for them to fix it, and we have like this workaround for it to be as stable as possible. And that's ready. So, that's already merged in staging.
No. I need a tester to confirm that. I think Mitch, can you please help us?
I mean, yeah, but I don't have tons of time to do testing on demand in the next couple of weeks. So you're gonna have to I could do some things, but yeah.
Okay. Sorry, which library is that? npm?
Analytics node, it's called the one of segment. Analytics node.
Just a point there. If you guys want stuff tested, the best way would be to tag me on it. Otherwise, going through the repo and trying to dig out issues. So I know Mohammed was doing it for a while, and that's definitely the best way to get me to notice stuff that needs to be tested.
So this is the staging. Okay.
I will mention again on that issue.
Thank you. I think we're all set. Everybody has issue. Go ahead, Griff. You have something to add?
Yeah, it's kind of a separate topic, but is that okay? Yeah, so General, the Vitor and Pedro from General Magic and Fabio, who's been helping a little bit, could be onboarded to support our work. I don't know the best way to do that, though. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. Pedro and Vitor have a lot more time than Fabio has. Pedro especially has 30 hours a week that he could contribute. He's full stack, but mostly front end, or that's what he's been leading, at least with the TEC. So I'm wondering if that would be a valuable resource, and what's the best way to get them involved.
Yeah. Good to hear that. It's up to you.
We need help. It cannot everything be left to Ramin. Ramin has made 90% of that project, and it cannot keep going like that. So let's split the effort and let's move faster. I'm in for that. Yeah.
Yeah, also we can, if we have help on this side, we can make the Giveth economy release and this simultaneously. It's my dream because new design is far better than the previous one.
So what's the best way to get them involved? Is it the stand-up meetings? then come to those calls, or is it like
Yeah,
ones? Where how do I get them involved? How do they start taking issues?
I think if we have them once in our daily meetings, and after that we can assign them issues. The most important thing is the culture. I need the versioning and code reviewing culture that we have everywhere. So make it sure that everybody is engaged with the other code. So yeah, but for the backend side, I don't think that we have a bunch of things to do. Mohammed is spends more of his time to token economy right now, and I think the only things that we need for them just do some supports for the new designs that we faced with the new services. So I don't think that we need support for the backend side right now. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, I think Carlos can support the front end requirements just for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. And so I'll just have them come to the stand-up meetings. That's the best way.
Yeah. And after that, I will split up the requirements and they can go ahead.
Can I add something? I think the best way to start is for Amin to onboard them.
Don't have time even for onboarding us.
I think that's the best. That's the best.
No, thank you for saying that. But currently, we have experts. One day, I was the only person involved in US Trace that the onboarding by me was meaningful and Trace. But now we have Matthew and USIO, Rami and USIO, and they are so expert in there. They are better than me for onboarding.
Because we shared our knowledge alongside the team, I think everybody easily can contribute and see the code, and even in the process of reviewing, it can get onboarded too. If anybody has some PRs, Rami, Metal gets some review on it and go back and forth, and it automatically gets onboarded during the stuff that you take.
Very cool. And Mateo, you were going to say something else?
Yeah. Exactly, I was going to talk about that. I was saying that I can offer my help on that because usually when we onboard people, we just assign them the easiest thing to do, just like to get familiar with the code. So let's just look for a couple of issues and maybe make a call between us and all of that.
Sweet. Thank you, guys.
So just last things, let's set up my lessons for this week. First, versioning, finishing up, the issues that we have in staging and have a version. And after that, the second part, we can expect the donation flow complete for the next Monday. Shall we?
Yeah, I believe so. I've been working without the green flag from the design team, so I will say that we can have it for next week until they make an abrupt change. So, yeah.
And the production of the admin, bro, can we confirm? Can we have a confirm from you guys that we can have it?
Yeah, as developer, I can approve, but we need the
me too.
confirmation.
Okay, I understand. So I'm thinking that we're kind of blocked by the test flow. I can jump into. Thank you. Thank you. If you have anything to add, please mention me and have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thanks, Rochelle.
Thank you.